Hello everyone, how does this year's May the 4th promos compare with Star Wars promos of previous years? Let's take a closer look. The main draw of this year was the Kamino training facility, containing 190 pieces, 3 identical minifigures, supposed to be identical because they're clone cadets. Exclusive minifigure, by the way. Some really cool side builds like this gun turret. Well, this is more like a main build, not a side build. That's really cool, actually. Well, you got this when you spent $160 or more on Star Wars purchases. This is a lower threshold gift with purchase, $40 or more for the Millennium Falcon polybag. It's really cool, but you can buy this for $5 and there's no prints or anything on this. It's pretty simple, but pretty cool. And then there was also a keychain, Jango Fett's Starship. If you purchased the $300 UCS set, you got that. I hate when GWPs are exclusive to a single set. I think that really should have been like a middle threshold. Spend like $75 on Star Wars purchases and you get that keychain. Well, if you did go to the LEGO store, you got this cool postcard for free. Kamino postcard. That's really cool. Now, let's look at the previous year. In 2024, the main draw was the Trade Federation Troop Carrier. This thing was awesome. My most favorite GWP of 2024, actually. Then there was a mid-spending threshold to get this coin. That's pretty cool. But it should not replace this, because that's the best. And then a low spending threshold to get a polybag. So you kind of see a trend. In 2023, we got the same thing. Polybag, low spending threshold, a mid-tier spending threshold to get this coin, and the main draw was the Death Star 2. Those got this printed brick. Really, it was missing a minifigure. We don't have any minifigures in the GWPs for 2023. Since we got the commemorative coin last year, I would say last year's GWPs are better than this year's. Though, if we had a mid-tier spending threshold GWP this year, then it would be a very close matchup. Now, some of you may remember these dioramas. This one in particular is the Battle of Hoth, celebrating 20 years of LEGO Star Wars. This was a promo in 2019. This one is the Tatooine diorama from 2021. Spending threshold of this one was $85. This is $75. So not as big of a spending threshold as today's GWPs, but perhaps not quite as nice since we don't get a collectible minifigure. Nonetheless, these were really cool. May the 4th promos didn't always come in big boxes. They used to be polybags and had an exclusive minifigure like this one, or a little build of a droid like R2-D2 or BB-8, or this one. Actually, this pod is really cool. I like the look of the outside, but what's inside is even better. We've got a Darth Vader minifigure. The glue on my pieces is coming off, but really cool. Really like that. Actually got an unopened one right here. There was actually a Lars Homestead GWP in 2022. It came with a minifigure. Thought that was really cool, though I don't have that one in my collection. I think things are progressing in the right direction. The last couple years, the promos have been really good. But really would like to see the trio. The low spending threshold promo, a mid-tier spending threshold promo, even if it's not plastic Lego, not a figure, and then the high spending threshold. Want to continue with this level of greatness. Anyway, that's my thoughts. Which Star Wars promo is your favorite? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.